Home Minister Amit Shah has arrived for the Parliamentary Party meeting of the Bharatiya Janata Party. The Prime Minister is also to arrive for the Parliamentary meeting shortly. These are pictures, in fact, coming in. Remember, this is a meeting of the Bharatiya Janata Party where the MPs are to honour or acknowledge the role of Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the clean sweep of the BJP in the Hindi heartland. These are pictures coming in at the parliamentary, from the parliament essentially, where the parliamentary party meeting of the Bharatiya Janata Party is taking place. These are pictures of Home Minister Amit Shah, who has arrived at the meeting, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi is also expected any time now. This is the parliamentary party meeting of the Bharatiya Janata Party. What is expected here is, of course, to talk about the, by and large, the strategy of the ruling party in parliament, which is always the case, and also to talk about the vision forward. Leaders, MPs expected to laud the role of Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the sweep that the party ensured for the party, ensured in fact in the states of Madhya Pradesh and the victory in Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan. Paulami Saha tracking all of those details. The parliamentary party meeting begins in just some time from now. Paulami, talk to us about the agenda today.
The Prime Minister has arrived for the BJP Parliamentary Party meeting, so that meeting has already begun inside the premises of Parliament right now. And of course, the first item on agenda is the felicitation of the Prime Minister. There will be a grand welcome of the Prime Minister, felicitation with garlands of the Prime Minister for the victory of the Bharatiya Janata Party in the three states of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan. So this is the BJP's parliamentary party celebrating, in fact, the success of the party in these elections. This is the first parliamentary party meeting of this winter session. So that is item number one on the agenda. We also expect that the Prime Minister will speak with the members of Parliament. So we will, of course, try to find out later what did he say to the BJP parliamentarians, because what the BJP is doing right now is that the BJP is gearing up for Lok Sabha 2024 entirely. The focus is on that at the moment. Just a couple of months away before, of course, the Election Commission of India announces the model code of conduct and the schedule for the general elections of 2024. So the BJP is already in top gear mode as far as those elections are concerned, and it will be interesting to see what words of advice does the Prime Minister have for the members of Parliament, many of whom will be hoping that they do get a ticket in 2024 as well. But the BJP, as you know, is very cutthroat in terms of ticket distribution as well. Will want fresh faces, will want new faces, and will in fact repeat faces completely on the basis of performance.
Well, absolutely. Important day for the Bharatiya Janata Party, and Paulami, you were telling us earlier also the renewed confidence of the party, given that these elections were essentially seen as semi-finals for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Body language very different as opposed to the oppositions, is what you had told us.
Absolutely. The BJP has come into these, to this session of Parliament with a different level of confidence and, self-aggression. The body language, like you said, is completely different as far as this party is concerned. The opposition, of course, a little bit on the back foot, the Congress having just won the state of Telangana, whereas it was the primary contender up against the BJP in all the other three states that the BJP won. So the India bloc it needs to, of course, regroup and strategize. It was what was discussed yesterday at the meeting as well of the India bloc, that they need to have more frequent meetings. They need to strategize, more minutely now, given that the elections are just around the corner, the general elections, and the setback that the Congress party has suffered in these recent elections is not a good sort of look on the India bloc. So the BJP has a different body language altogether. The winter session of Parliament, the BJP knows as far as its own listed legislative agenda is concerned, the party will push through. Of course, much of the focus this week is on picking the chief ministerial faces for Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan. But the party, like I said, is a party which is considered to be an election machine. So it's already preparing for Lok Sabha 2024. And the Prime Minister will have some words over there for those members of Parliament, given those elections are just around the corner. Sneha.
You know, Palami, and a lot of this has been spoken about already, but still, these are important states for the Bharatiya Janata Party. I mean, Hindi-hearted, big states of Rajasthan, big state of Madhya Pradesh, of course, Chhattisgarh not as big. However, the choice of the leaders has to, in fact, be in alignment with what the strategy of the party is going to be moving forward for the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. And that's the reason why the kind of time that is being taken for the party to, in fact, make this choice as well, isn't it? In fact, Palami, just be with us. I'm just going to come back to you in a moment from now. Pictures of the Prime Minister also at the Parliament right now, where the Parliamentary Party meeting is to begin in just a few moments. Palami continues to be with us. Palami, I was asking about the important choice of leadership that is to be made as far as three important states are concerned.
Absolutely. You know, I've been saying this, Sneha, the choice that they make, why is the BJP deliberating upon it, so much? It's obviously a problem of plenty. The BJP does have many probables, many aspirants who are in the fray, but the fact also is that the BJP wants to get the arithmetic right as far as, the choice is concerned in terms of the caste, getting the caste right, to fight the elections going forward in 2024. Will there be a woman's face? A woman's face is being spoken about a lot in terms of the state of Chhattisgarh. There are at least a couple of those women faces who are in the frame, who are being talked about in circles in Raipur. That includes Renuka Singh, that includes Lata Hussaini as well. This because obviously the BJP might want to send out a message that while we've done, brought about this bill, which can't be implemented immediately, which is the women's reservation bill, giving one-third, reservation to women in Parliament, what we've done is that we've brought forth a woman chief minister, the first woman chief minister from the Bharatiya Janata Party, as far as the states currently that the Bharatiya Janata Party, is in governance in. So that sends out a big message that we're walking the talk as well, as far as the BJP is concerned. So that is being spoken about in terms of getting, the caste arithmetic right as well, as far as these states are concerned, because they're looking at winning these same states again, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, or Rajasthan in the Lok Sabha as well. So it's all about getting that right, because at the end of the day, the BJP has done the math as well. While the Congress may have lost out as far as the seat game is concerned, the seat share game is concerned, the polled votes across these three heartland states show that the Congress had an edge over the Bharatiya Janata Party. And that is what the BJP is calculating. Remember that, like I said, election machine, it does its calculations, it does its whole combination of arithmetic and chemistry, and that is what the BJP wants to get right, because it has a direct implication then immediately afterwards, in a couple of months from now, on the general election.
Paul Misaha, tracking those developments from Parliament House, I'm going to ask you to be with us. In fact, Piyush Mishra is also getting us more details on that story. Piyush is joining us live right now. The Prime Minister has arrived for the meeting. Any moment this meeting is going to start. Piyush, take us through the details essentially of what is expected. Of course, this comes at a time when the BJP is one in three important states, two big states essentially, and the role of the Prime Minister in leading the party to the victories in each of these states is something that's going to be spoken about. The Prime Minister is going to be lauded for his efforts, isn't it?
Well, certainly, once again, we can see Prime Minister to be lauded for his efforts. Remember that on the very first day of Winter Session 2, when Prime Minister had reached to the Parliament, at the time also all the BJP MPs had lauded him. In fact, the slogans like Tisri Bar Modi Sarkar, Bar Bar Modi Sarkar were also chanted by the BJP MPs. And once again, as the Prime Minister reaches for a Parliamentary Party meeting, we can expect all the MPs, all the top leaders of Bharatiya Janata Party to hail him for the massive emphatic victory of BJP in all these three Hindi heartlands. But at the same time, BJP is in a dilemma of announcing the Chief Minister. We have also seen the hectic meetings taking place, series of meetings taking place in the last few days to zero in on the Chief Minister's name in these 3 states. But at the same time, all the leaders of BJP are hailing the efforts those are put forth by Prime Minister. You would also remember that during the campaigning, Prime Minister had essentially made it very clear that there is no face except the face of Kamal, except the face of symbol of BJP. So because of the efforts and the kind of fresh blood which was pumped in by PM Narendra Modi as far as distributing tickets is concerned, that has certainly helped the BJP in gaining a lot in these 3 Hindi heartlands. Now we'll have to see what more steps the BJP is further going to take for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Remember that the preparations for Lok Sabha elections have already begun, and Prime Minister is being lauded not only by the top ranks of BJP, but also we are seeing few leaders from the Congress party. Also a couple of days back, we also heard Adhiran Chaudhary where he had said that it is not BJP's victory, it is Modi's victory. So because of the one face of Modi's face which was put forth by the BJP, the Saffron party was able to gain a lot in Hindi heartland. But at the same time, the challenges which it is facing is announcing the chief ministerial face. Remember that Vasundhara Raje has been called into national capital. She might meet with J P Nadda later in the day.